Right, okay. So, I'm going to explain to you the golden formula to manage your time perfectly. And it's literally going to solve all your problems. Very simple. And that is less sleep and wake up at 2 o'clock every day in the morning. That's all you need to do. As long as you wake up at 2 o'clock every morning, you can manage your time and you can get everything done. I'm only joking, guys. That's not for everyone. Having said that, I do wake up at 3 o'clock on regular days, but it's not for everyone. And it's not something that's sustainable long term. I have my reasons. But the way to manage your time is, Anam, tell me, how can you manage your time? How do you manage your time? How do you manage your time?
How I am managing my time?
Yeah.
Just I have a thing. No, like I cannot manage my time.
Okay, so Anam can't manage her time. Sandeep, face the camera and tell me, or tell the audience, how do you manage your time? Do you manage your time? How do you manage your time?
Waking up morning, going pharmacy.
So Sandeep is shy, but basically saying he wakes up in the morning and he comes to the pharmacy. Any suggestions for managing your time? And do you have any suggestions on how do you manage school and work?
But I manage school. Prioritize getting big things early as you can.
Important. Okay, continue. Yeah, so prioritize.
So things that are going to come up later that are required. For example, an assignment that is due, say, 14-day deadline.
Yeah.
Try to get that done as you can, and also try to do it the best you can and the quality, because that'll be a good thing for your course.
He has mentioned some very important points here. Thank you. Very important points. First of all, notice something, and that is that he knew that there were deadlines. So there's actually a really interesting film. It's with Robert De Niro, and we'll put the link in the description for the film itself. And there's a particular scene in that film where Robert De Niro is a very experienced, seasoned entrepreneur, and he goes to act as a seasonal. He's basically a aged worker in that business, and he's got this young girl, this nice, pretty girl who's working there, and her desk is like this. So she's got paper and paper and paper and paper everywhere with so much to do. She's sat there, she's panicking, she's stressed. The first thing he says is organize what's here, and first of all, understand what you have to do. So let me repeat again. The first thing he says to her, that the reason you're panicking is because you don't even know yourself what you have to do. So it's something that he mentioned is prioritize. So know what's required. So if I've got a bunch of tasks to do like this, the first thing I should do is first of all know what is required. So when you're doing, for example, your IP course, the independent prescribing course, the first thing you need to do is, in my opinion, is make a Excel spreadsheet of exactly the tasks that are required. So you know exactly what's required. Step number one, make a clear sheet. That could be Excel, that could be on a piece of paper, write it down, but really make it very clear what's required. Number two, once you know what's in front of you, once you know exactly what needs to be done, for example, I have to do an assignment, I have to do a case study, I have to spend time with my doctor, I have to do a reflective essay, I have to write maybe a prescribing log, I have to attend university. The list is in front of us. These are all the tasks that are required. After this, then write down your deadlines. So you know exactly when they're due. Exam due 14th of November. Prescribing log due 13th of December. Time with the doctor due on the 8th of November. Whatever it might be. So now it's in front of you. Now it's in front of you. So I know exactly what I have to do, and I know exactly when I have to do it. When it's in front of you, believe me, you'll feel a lot more relaxed because you know what's required. Your desk will all of a sudden look like this, organized. So essentially what you have is you have a timetable. So when Anam was saying that I don't actually know how to prioritize my work, or maybe she was joking, the first advice I'll give is, do you even know what work needs to be done? Do you know clearly in the morning exactly what has to be done? If you don't know what task you're supposed to do, then you can't manage your time because you don't know what needs to happen. So the first thing you have to know is what's required of me. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do in 1 year? What am I supposed to do in 6 months? What am I supposed to do in 3 months? What am I supposed to do monthly, weekly, daily, then I would go down the route of even hourly. But remember that your timetable is fluid. What does that mean? That means, for example, I'll give you an example. Let me show you something. Follow me. Let me show you something. Follow me. Actually, this is the girl we need. We need her here. Where's your, do you have your timetable? Can you show your timetable?
My task.
Yeah, do you have your task or your timetable? She's hiding her phone. I'll give you an example on my phone actually. She's hiding her phone. Priya's hiding her phone. But I'll show you tasks. Here's an example. We can see that these are her tasks. Between 9 and 12, she has to do this. Okay? Between 12 and 1, she has to do sales planning. Between 2 and 3, she has to do her sales navigator bits, calls, and then she has a weekly task. She knows exactly what she's doing on an hourly basis. Now, this is fluid. So sometimes the 9 till 12 tasks do run over slightly. Okay? She can adjust them. But she knows exactly what's required. So at the end of the day, she knows exactly what she's done. Okay? I'll give an example in my pharmacy today. And I sent these tasks to one of my managers. And you can see. So her task between 9 and 10 was to check all the data, collate all this data for the pharmacy. Between 10 and 12, she had to do calls to care homes. Between 12 and 1, she had to do emails and letters. She then has a lunch between 1 and 2. Between 2 and 4, she had to do some regulatory stuff. 4 and 5, some ad hoc tasks she had to do. And 5 and 6 was some follow-up tasks. So you can see that she knows exactly what's required. And that's on a daily basis. She also knows what to do on a weekly basis, bi-weekly basis, monthly basis. That's how you manage your time. A lot of students, when they start the course, they underestimate the course. Why? Because they don't know what's required of them. They think, actually, if I work 100 hours a week, it's fine. IP course, all I have to do is just do 90 hours. No. There's no harm in you working 100 hours a week if you know exactly what's required and you have planned your day. Remember that there's only 24 hours in the day. Out of that, probably to stay safe and sane, you have to sleep 7 hours. So all of a sudden, if you take away 24 hours minus 7 hours, you're left with less hours. Then at that time, you have rest period, waking period. So I would say to stay productive, you've only got probably maybe up to 6 hours, 7 hours maximum. Unless you do what I do, where you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. But see, everybody asks me, Faheem, how do you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning? But I sleep at 8 o'clock. That works for me. Okay? So everybody has to look. Some of you might say, I've got children, I've got whatever it might be. You have to manage your time. Okay, I've managed my time a different way. I get up in the morning every day, 3 o'clock. Between 3 and 9, that's 6 hours, practically an extra day. So I'm always one step ahead of the game. Okay, so my point is that in order for you to get the best out of your course, first of all, understand what's required. Number one, the IP course is not just 90 hours. It is not a case of spending just 12 hours with your GP. No, there's essay writing that you have to do. There's reflective logs that you have to do. There's exams that you have to do. There's coursework that you have to do. So there's a lot that's involved. I would recommend probably 2 hours a day, every day is enough over 6 months. But 2 hours religiously on your task. I had a student today actually call me who said, I'm thinking about dropping out of the course. I said, why? He said, because I'm just overwhelmed. I said, okay, that's fine. Let's take step by step. Why are you overwhelmed? I have to do coursework. I said, okay, that's fine. Do me a favor. Before you drop out, go home, write down exactly all the tasks that are required, and then meet me the next day. The next day, we're going to meet. We're now going to write deadlines. Once it's in front of that person, he will then know, right, this is what's required. Without it being in front of you, it's difficult. You don't know what's required. So the IP course is more than just 90 hours. It's essay writing, paperwork, documentation, time management. Let's say you're managing your time properly, but your GP is not free. Everything changes. So that's why you have to manage your time. My rules are simple. First of all, know what's required of you. Write down the tasks that have to be done. Then prioritize, and no excuses. Look, if you wake up at 6, get up at 5:30. It's half an hour. Half an hour every day turns out to 3.5 hours in the week. It adds up. That's how you do it. So no excuses. Should have no excuses, okay? Manage your time. Everybody works differently. Some of you might stay up longer. You know, how much time do you spend on TikTok? How much time do you spend on wasting time on YouTube, Netflix? Educate yourself. You know, you're buying the latest Mac, you're buying the latest phone, you're buying the latest watch, but you're not developing this chip. You're not educating. You know, you'll sit there, you'll watch a football match who are getting paid hundreds of thousands of pounds, and you're paying them, but you can't pay your bills. I actually can't pay my bills. So I need to start watching more football and watching less football. You get the point, right? The point is that don't waste your time. You can watch that football match later on. You can watch that boxing later on. They're getting paid on your expense. You're watching films who are acting in front of you. They're only acting and they're making money. Educate yourself. That's my point. So stop wasting your time. How do you know you waste your time? Write down what you do. The other day I went to my mum, who's recently had surgery, and she goes, I can't seem to lose weight. I said, okay, well, what are you eating? Oh, write it down. I tell you, once I wrote it down, I said, Mum, you said you're not having X, Y, Z. Oh, it's only a bit of, all I have is toast, 3 toasts. All I have is tea, 4 mugs of tea. All I have is cereal, 2, 3 cereal. I'm not saying that's what she has, and I hope she's not watching the video. My point is that when you start to write it down, you realize, all right? I was having, just last example, I was having a conversation with one of my colleagues, and I asked her, why have you not managed to sell or managed to, hit this target? And she said, oh, I'm asking every single person. I said, okay, start to write down how many people you ask. All of a sudden it was 5 people. Something Farouk explained to you about sales. Every day it's the same thing. Write down. Manage it. I said, I'll do 100 calls a day. He goes, you can't do 100 calls. Start with 20. And I've still not been able to do 20. Do 10 calls a day and you'll see the result. So consistency, knowing what's in front of you, knowing your deadlines, managing time, and don't panic. Relax. One step at a time. One day at a time. One day at a time. Easy. Relax. Day by day, build it up. Rome was not built in a day. You're not going to lose weight in a day. You're not going to get your IP course in a day. Nothing happens in one day. But consistency over time, you'll get result. Wow, I'm tired. I hope you've watched and enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Let's make a difference in this world. Right, okay, so I'm going to explain to you the golden formula to manage your time perfectly, and it's literally going to solve all your problems. Very simple, and that is less sleep and wake up at 2 o'clock every day in the morning. That's all you need to do.